Wednesday, September 9, 2015, marked 6 years since the devastating fire at StJudes Hospital. In the aftermath, a temporary home was found at the George Odlum National Stadium, but what should have been months of stay turned into 6 years and now 7.
One thing we know about Dr. Anthony is that he's a man of his word.
When a country receives assistance from other countries, when a country receives donations from other countries, the litmus test is whether that donation is going to change the quality of life. And in the case of the hospital advocate for in my constituency, in Stlucia, the answer is undoubtedly yes, because you're providing critical and crucial medical services to people who are badly in need of those services.
The government of St. Lucia has promised an ultra-modern St. Jude hospital by December. It is a promise opposition leader and Viewfort South MP Dr. Kenny Anthony says is nothing but empty words. Dr. Anthony says 2 years has been ample time for government to make its adjustments and deliver on its promise. He says the staff and patients of the hospital deserve more consideration from the government. Dr. Anthony argues based on the progress of the works thus far, the ultra-modern hospital which the government has promised by December will not be delivered.
It was a tragedy, so it was necessary for us to show collective understanding. But 2 years? Come on. 2 years in the making and the hospital is not completed. 2 years in the making and the hospital is not completed.
And now 7.
You will recall that the government gave several dates, made several promises to the people of Stlucia that they're going to finish the hospital and it'll be completed by a certain month. And the latest, of course, is that we are told that the hospital will be completed at the end of December.
They're actually rushing to get to the date that they have identified to complete the project. So I am very impressed with what I've seen.
I understand, good people of St. Jude, the pressures that you're working under. And that is why I have that level of respect for you. Put some pressure maybe on the contractors and engineers to speed up the process a little bit more, that you can do a real home.
So far this year, following on the statement that I made, that this year would be the last year that St. Jude would be occupying the stadium.
Dr. Anthony has also called on the government to account for the money which was donated to the St. Jude's Rehabilitation Fund.
Several institutions and individuals made, as well as several foreign governments, made donations to the government of Stlucia. To this day, they don't know how that money is being spent, what the money is going into. And there is no accounting, there is no updating, except, of course, as you heard, the occasional talk by the Prime Minister, and to convey an impression to the public that there is movement.
The price tag for the completion of the new St. Jude Hospital could rise to $60 million. So says Prime Minister and Viewfort South MP Dr. Kenny Anthony, who believes it is worth the cost.
There was talk initially of a hospital being constructed at $30 million. It's now in the vicinity of $47 million. I think by completion it's going to be about $60 million. You know what? I think it's going to be money well spent. I made absolutely clear that the amount we are talking about is not 45 million or 60 million. We are talking easily about $125 million. To this day, they don't know how that money is being spent, what the money is going into.